Welcome back everyone to another review. Today I have the Pacific Rim Cherno Alpha Jaeger by NECA. Now I took a really long time to actually get this figure because when it first was announced and released, I didn't like the way NECA had presented or designed the fists and the head and the overall body. It just seemed too small and too unproportioned to the actual Cherno Alpha Jaeger in the film. But a few months ago I finally picked it up and I just started playing around with it, posing it and seeing all the features, and it has become one of my favorite figures in the line. Now Cherno Alpha was one of my favorite Jaegers in the movie, so I was really happy to hear its announcement and then of course the little delay in getting it, but now I'm really happy that I have picked it up, and let's jump right into the review. As you can see, they did capture the reactor, the nuclear reactor that they have on top of Cherno Alpha's head, which I always thought actually this little this feature on the head was the pilot's cockpit, but if you look down here, it's actually this little orange visor that is the cockpit for the pilots. So I guess that really just makes the design even more unique, as the nuclear reactor is just sitting on top of the entire Jaeger, which, you know, it can be dangerous. It is a little dangerous when you saw it in the film, but you know, it's just a badass Russian Jaeger. This thing is a beast, and you know, as we saw, it has those giant iron fists, and as they said too in the movie, it is one of the oldest and heaviest Jaegers, but this thing is just a giant rust bucket waiting to punch out some kaiju. Getting a closer look up here, you can see the vents that are at the top. Let me get that in focus. Let me try to get that actually even closer. There we go. So you can see all the vents here, you know, they really grab the little details in it. They have all the paint and designs. You can see a little bit of wear and tear on the body itself, which is actually cool. I didn't notice that until I put it in the light. So it does look like, you know, he's been in battles, he has damage, or she, I should say, sorry about that. And then looking at the bottom as well, just the entire, you know, cockpit area is just beautifully designed. I mean, NECA did a great job capturing even some things that we don't always tend to notice or see in the film. NECA always brings it out from all the blueprints and designs and any information they need to make this the most accurate and realistic figure you can get. Doing a little shot at the top, actually you can see they even have all the designs up here, just, you know, the hatches or the I guess the doors and whatnot and doohickeys for the nuclear reactor. And then looking at the bottom too, you can see all the joints and pieces and whatnot that make up this Jaeger. Just who he is. I mean, it's incredible, all the detail that not only Pacific Rim and Guillermo del Toro put into this Jaeger, being, you know, one of the, I guess, not so favorited. You know, I don't hear too many people talking about Cherno Alpha, but you know, he has a little following for those who do enjoy him. Let me get him back to balance. And as you can see, you know, you have the their symbol right there on the arms. More detail, more scruff marks. And you can get, actually, if you can capture that a little bit, let me see if I can get that in focus. If you can kind of see it, he has another logo right there. Can't too much, oh, it actually says Cherno Alpha, and then it's the same star with the wings logo here. So I'm not sure how well you can see it down there, but try to get that in the focus. There we go, if you can see that. But it's essentially the same logo that's up here, just down there, and it says Cherno Alpha as well, so that's really cool to see. And the same thing on the other side, the same logo, same name. And the legs are just, you know, heavy set iron legs. And then all the detail in the back, you know, it's just incredible, all the little features that they added to this figure, all the different colors of green and the shading and buff marks to make it look like, you know, it's been in battle. So this is one of my favorite figures, and you know, it's becoming my favorite Jaeger as well. We'll see what Pacific Rim 2 comes out with, and we'll see how the new wave of Jaegers look when NECA releases them in the coming weeks. So let's look at the articulation as well. The head is slightly, you know, hard to move just because of the position, but you know, you can kind of rotate a little bit. The torso, full rotation there, well, almost full, back and forth as well. This has to be one of the best articulated Jaegers as well. I mean, you can do so many movements with it. The arms go in and out, back and forth. Then you got the elbows. The elbows do twist as well. And then the wrist, the wrists or the fists don't twist, but my favorite feature is that they extend, like in the movie when, you know, he's about to punch the kaiju. I thought that's really cool. Both fists do extend. Do be careful though, because I'm not sure how far they're supposed to go out, but if you kind of pull enough, they just kind of pop off. So there's nothing really, there's no latch that really holds them in place. It's just the design that it is supposed to, you know, go far out, but you know, it's nothing to worry about. It doesn't really break and doesn't cause any damage, and you won't really lose the piece if you leave it like this. And the fingers, the 4 fingers have articulation too. They just go out for a gripping pose and then in for a punching or a fist, closed fist pose. And that's all the same in the other arm as well. Pushing that back in. And then looking at the legs go far out. They twist all around. The knees have single joint right there, and then the ankles as well, and the feet do twist as well down there, and nothing else twists around here. So yeah, just the feet twist down here. So yeah, so this is one of, you know, the best Jaegers that NECA has released so far. They did a fantastic job with it. Everything is just incredible with how it looks and poses and the paint and the detail. Sometimes, you know, I worry when there's a figure or a character like this that has I guess a darker tone and not too much detail until you actually get it in the figure form and you truly see all the detail that you may not have noticed in the movie. So thank you very much, NECA, for this incredible figure. If I remembered who I got this figure from, I would thank them too. But thank you all for watching as well. Make sure to follow and subscribe to all my pages, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.